Hey y'all, and welcome to Janet being Janet. I'm gonna react to AmberLynn Reed and her live stream where she just wants to hang out. So I want to know what she's got going on because there's a little bit of drama behind the scenes, and I want her to address it.
Speaker. I'm just making it to where members are the only ones that can chat. And then I'm opening the chat up.
You lazy little thing, let me tell you something. It's not that difficult to go in there and set everything up before you hit live. You can't take out an extra minute or two of your day to do this and then hit the button.
I feel like I have to narrate what I'm doing just so no one's like confused. Hello, Valeria. How are you? You're the first one here. Tooth Fairy, Phoebe. How are you guys? JR. Hello, hello. Hi.
I am in a good mood, and I hope y'all are in a good mood as well because you know what? We kind of need to be when we're watching AmberLynn Reed.
Six piece, no dip. I mean, relatable. Anxious, Abu. Hi, babe. How are you? Valeria, Sugar Glider. Lainey, hi. Wands, hello, hello. Excel Hoodie, hi. Fun, Detective Binky, hi, hi. Um, Abby,
You can't do two things at once, so quit trying to look at the camera and look over at your dag blame computer and look back at the camera. We got you. We're catching you, and it ain't looking very good.
hi. Carissa, P. Oh my God, I just feel like I need to shout you guys out when I first joined. How are you guys doing? Love your eye makeup. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. How are we today? We are good. How are you, Watermelon? How are you? Watermelon sounds so good. Genuinely, it sounds delish.
You don't know the definition of that word, and I tell you every single time you say it.
Dandy, hello, hello. Hi. Um, Hold on a second. There is something I wanted to check out real quick.
You better block a couple of words that's going to keep this live stream just going the way you want it going. Because if you don't, you're going to get side railed.
Um, yeah. Um, it's been forever. Hi, that one kid. Where have you been? I'm good. I'm doing really good. Oh, Hannah, thank you for the super chat. You're super sweet. What was that thing in the background last time? That
Ah, that thing, that thing happened to be a little kitty cat. Let's see, that's part of the drama going on. So let's see how she actually handles it.
thing? I have no idea. Hopefully your Tuesday's good. My Tuesday has been good. Will you ever film another Eat with me? Thank you for the super chat and maybe like what I ate today videos or something.
You know exactly what they're talking about. They're talking about you sit down with food in front of you and you talk to everybody, and it ends up being a mukbang.
Um, there wasn't a thing behind me. I don't really know. I know people are saying that there was someone here with a checkered shirt. I think
No.
you guys are probably referring to this. This is what I usually have you guys leaned up against, but I'm using my tripod today, so it actually worked out really good.
You better stop it. You know exactly what's going on. You just don't want to address it.
Eh, I'm pretty sure you can say kitten on here. I do watch Love Island, but I have not watched the last season. Victoria, thank you for the super chat, sweet.
You're pretty sure you can say what on here? Did I hear that right? Did I?
That's so sweet. Hi, Era. Hello, hello. How are you? So I figured today, towards the end, we can do a little love reading.
No. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I fast forward every single time you do that in a vlog. I don't want to do it on a live.
Did you know a new trending name is AmberLynn? That is so pretty. And thank you for the super chat. No. Dee dee doo doo, Lee doo dee doo, start digging in your butt, twin. Okay, Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Sure, I guess. People are already so rude and this just started. Oh, it's okay. I mean, it is what it is, you know?
You do remember giving out those extra memberships to people you just kind of gifted and a bunch of other people gifted them? Well, it just so happens you don't get to choose who receives them.
Um, Hold on a second here. Uh, Sorry, I genuinely can't. I'm trying to figure out.
Are we going to get stuck on the word genuinely again? Seriously, is that going to happen? Because it gets absolutely annoying.
Okay, I have no idea. All right. How do we sign up to be a member? Okay, so I can post a link. Oh, Tooth Fairy, you want a reading? Okay, good, 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 good. We will definitely do those. So I'm gonna post a link so you guys can be a member. You could do 9.99 to be a stream queen or 4.99 to do the stream queen mini. I had someone literally say, AmberLynn, you should do one that's like bigger than 9.99. I'm like, girl, I don't know about that. Like, um, might need
Nobody needs to be paying you $10 a month. No, they need to be paying you $5. You should go back and you should make one tier, which is Stream Queens, and then this wouldn't be so confusing to everybody. Because some people are going to click on the 9.99 and think, "Oh, I get something extra," when they get diddly squat.
to figure out like maybe I can like post a vlog just for those people. That would be really fun, like per week or something. Okay. So this link right
That's what's called the benefit of having a membership. You give them something extra, even if it is a 5-minute vlog. You're giving them something extra.
here's how you can join. Oh my God, not Kevin. I don't hate you at all. I love you guys so much. How's Twinkie? Really good. Thank you for asking. Twinkie's doing
Y'all know not Kevin. You know the chicken, the rooster that's in Chantal's house. That's Kevin.
really good. Um, where art thou, Romeo? I used to say that all the literal time. And it seems like it's asking like where is Romeo? But it's asking like why is Romeo Romeo? Because like in Romeo and Juliet, it's like Juliet's in love with Romeo and she's just like, why is Romeo Romeo? Because they're supposed to be like enemies or whatever. I don't know. Girl, what do they want for that? Feet pics? Wait, what? I would never send a feet pic. I hate feet pics. I'm not a feet girly, I will say.
You won't show your legs. You won't show your feet. You won't show none of that. And I think it's because your feet are really, really big, and that's why you can only wear slides.
That's wrong. Oh,
Quit typing like that. You stop doing that. That's not a normal action. It's simple. Yeah. And are your hands that dark? Is that a shadow or something? Or are your hands that dark? Because if your knuckles are starting to get that dark, we got issues.
is it? Um, yeah, actually, it's correct what I said. Juliet is asking why must you be Romeo? Yeah, exactly what I said. Like, why are you you? Um,
Did you really just go and Google that? The things you worry about, you're just astonishing.
girl, when are you posting again? Soon. I think, oh, I don't know. I've just been like so weird about filming. I've been in like such a good headspace and oh my God, I'm telling you, I'm never going on 100 milligrams of the left again. I am sticking to the 50 milligrams because that shit like changed my life. And thankfully my doctor's super
And if there's a girly in your life and that girly does something to you and upsets you and you have to cry, guess what? You're going to say it's Solof's fault.
understanding. And he was like, oh my God, well, if 50 milligrams is working, like just stick to that, you know? And, and I don't know.
Most doctors do that, AmberLynn. Most doctors say, if you're doing great, just leave it alone, let it be where it's at. If you're not doing good, then they up it. So that's why this is kind of suspicious to me.
Something about like filming a vlog and like opening my life like even more. I don't know, something about that just doesn't seem enticing to me right now, which sounds kind of hectic, but love your wings today, girl. Did you know today
You are living off of memberships, super chats, and super stickers. That's what you're living off of. You're not being required right now to do anything extra, so you're going to put in the least amount of work that's possible.
was wing day? Wing day? Like winged eyeliner day or like wing on a bird or like wing as in the food, like what? But thank you for the compliment. It's my friend Paige's B-Day. Can you do a reading? Of course. And
Ah!
thank you for the
No,
super chat.
no,
So
no,
a reading?
no,
Okay.
no, no, stop it. Stop it. Don't nobody want this. You used to do this in your other membership lives, and I hear people always complaining about it. So no.
So for Paige, which happy birthday, we're gonna do a reading from Shine from the Inside. Tegan, first of all, love your name. Welcome to Stream Queen Minis.
My problem with her doing these is I don't think she knows what she's doing, so she has no business disrespecting someone else.
Happy wing day from your resident fly. What? Thank you for the super chat. That's so funny. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so align your intentions with your actions. That is a beautiful card.
Yeah, but it seems straightforward.
And just to give like a quick rundown, Derby, thank you so much for joining. Um, my goodness.
You do understand that you're taking up other people's precious time doing this, right? You understand that there are people in your chat telling you they don't want this and you're doing it anyways. Save it to the end if you're going to so everybody can click off.
Achieving any dream or goal requires action, and without intention, we often lose sight of our vision when we say one thing and mean another. Yeah, or even worse, when we purposely take action out of our integrity just to fit in. If you pulled this card, it's time to walk your talk and start taking aligned action towards your goals and dreams. Okay, I feel like a lot of us need to hear this as well, as myself. If you've been lacking integrity lately, let this be your gentle nudge to pull together and get back on track. Love this. Thank
I didn't need a card to tell me that, AmberLynn. I
you for that. Ultra, thank you for joining. Hello, hello. I love the gilded edges. I know, it's so gorgeous. Um, but yeah, we could do a little bit of those like towards the end. I would love to do that with you guys. I think it'd be really fun.
no,
I think we missed a super chat or two, did we?
that's what you
Um,
get. See? That's what you get. You take your eyes off the screen and then all these chats come in and you don't know nothing about them and you deserve it.
Window. I was wondering where you were. Thank you, Socks, for joining Queens, Dream Queens Mini. I think that's such a cute name, Mini. I love the name Mini. It's so cute. Um, and thank you everyone for like the super chats. Thank you everyone for just being here. Silent viewers, like everybody, hello, hello. Ugh, I just feel so like I have this like guilty feeling.
I'm not a silent viewer. I'm just not going to pay you to comment in your section where you don't even pay attention, anyways, to just this regular comments. You only pay attention to what's going to bring you in the ching ching first and only.
For not like posting like vlogs and like videos and stuff, but like I shouldn't feel guilty for that. But like I do feel guilty because I know there's a lot of people who genuinely enjoy that. Oh, sucks. Stop the acts. Oh my God, I'm not an actress, Lynn, I'll tell you that. I'm just doing a lot better with my mental health. And if you were like part of my like actual members live streams, you would see that. Like my mental health, like when I first started my live streams,
Oh, trust me, I heard all about it. And we actually got to see a couple of live streams where you're just sitting there, And that's more because you didn't want to do it. Ain't got nothing to do with your medication.
versus like my last, I don't know, maybe four, something like that. Maybe like four just members live streams, like you'll see like my mental health improved like so much. So oh my gosh, I'm so happy I made it. I feel like we're on FaceTime. Oh, thank you, AA. I appreciate that. Good. I'm glad you get that vibe, like for real. Whenever you're ready, Queen, although I really miss the vlogs. I used to watch them while WFH. I don't know what that abbreviation means, but yeah, Dandy, I know. Is this public? Like everyone see it? Yes, everyone can see this. But only members can chat. Why do you talk about mental health like it's some tangible object? You act like you're this transient being that isn't a part of you. LOL, are you 12? Sorry, I gave you that impression. I think I just talk about my mental health a lot. I don't know. I do it in a way that's like I'm
You use your mental health as an excuse. So anytime you do anything bad, it's my mental health. Anything anytime you lie to your audience, it's my mental health. Anytime you decide you don't want to upload whatsoever at all for weeks on end, it's my mental health. Everything is your mental health, and you better be careful because if this Zoloft gets you right on your mental health, people are going to quit wanting to hear about it, and they're going to expect you to act this way every single time you do a live.
not very what's the word for it? I feel like I can go more in depth, but I try to like stay like shallow, like surface level.
You're a shallow person, so it's easy for you to go surface level.
Instead of going like super deep into it because like for a minute there it was like really bad, but Zoloft has definitely changed my life for sure. It helps a lot. Thanks for telling us about Chi. My hair is so much shinier now. Oh my God, it's literally amazing. And thank you so much for the super chat.
I'm not going to argue. Chi for your hair is good.
I'm so glad that I recommended that and you enjoy it. Yay.
You've recommended that several times. So did you just do this in one of the member live streams? No, no, it was on a vlog too. Where has this person been?
Holy shit. Um, Stop talking about your mental health if you're not actively doing anything about it. Taking a pill every day doesn't do anything. Oh, love, that is not true. You should not say that because that is going to make people think that like they shouldn't go get help medically.
That is not what they're saying, and you better quit twisting people's words. One pill is not going to help you change your life. You have to help yourself change your life too. And that's your issue. Anything that is going good for you to where you have nothing to complain about, you immediately stop.
A pill can change your life. It absolutely, without a doubt, can.
But you're on more than one pill. You want to know why? You said you're on thyroid and you have a bad thyroid, which means you have to be on your thyroid medication. If your thyroid if your thyroid is underactive and it is not cooperating with your body, you won't have energy. You will not have a good day. You will not have a smile on your face because it's miserable.
And if you are chemically imbalanced in your brain, that medicine can help with those chemicals. So Victoria, welcome to Stream Queens Mini. You're my comfort YouTuber, have been for years. Marie, thank you so much. That's super sweet. I appreciate that so much. Why do you say literally and genuinely so much? I think it's just like a habit, but thank you for the super chat. Um,
It's cool when people say the same thing. I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, I ain't gotta waste my money.
Gabrielle, I'm not purposely lying about anything. So,
The kitty cat.
hi, Speedy. Hi. Oh my God. It's so nice to see you here. Lex, thank you for joining Stream Queens.
Come on. Come on, you have absolutely no topic, you have absolutely nothing, and you're hoping to get all your ideas from your chat, and you shouldn't do that. You should know at least one thing you want to talk about.
Um, I'll be right back. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because we're going to get the side character, the ceiling. Look at us, we're so special. I'd fast forward, but I don't know what she's doing. I have not a clue. I have an idea what she's doing because I think she started to cry. So I have an idea, but I'm not for certain. She's getting called out, isn't she? Yeah, she gonna get herself called out. AmberLynn, get back here. Would you come on, AmberLynn? Fast forwarding it, and she ain't even there. Why are we moving? Do you see us move? We moved. Oh, come on. Come on, AmberLynn. You got something going on. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Y'all are going to see the backstage drama here soon because you can't hide it forever.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep. I
Oh
see
my
it.
God, what is happening right now?
It's in her arms. I see it.
Oh, my Lantis. Can you hear
She.
me?
Yep.
Okay. I got a kitten.
Everybody told her she had no business getting another cat because she didn't take care of Rarity and she doesn't take care of Twinkie and Wasabi. She could care absolutely less. I guarantee you, she doesn't brush Wasabi like she's supposed to. She doesn't really clean their litter boxes or the little litter box, and she don't do any of that stuff. She has no business having another cat.
Oh, okay. His name is Romeo, and I had to go find him. He was playing with Wasabi, and I'm gonna start crying.
Go ahead.
There
They're
are
fake.
a multitude of reasons why I like to have boundaries and keep things to myself.
It's hard to keep things to yourself when you got to get a little kitty cat running around everywhere, and you didn't see him in the background, did you? He was there.
Like, I feel like I have come to terms with like the fact that I lost Rarity. I've
You didn't lose Rarity. You let Rarity out. Tommy's already outed you for that.
come to terms that like I might never get her back. But there is
You know you're never going to get her back. You know exactly what you did to that cat.
always that chance that I will. And it's like I have like, look how precious. Like I have like hopes and that she'll be found and like
You better turn off them daggum waterworks. We know what it's like when you're crying because you cried so hard whenever it came to Tommy and you breaking up. And this isn't you crying. This is you trying to save face.
I mourned losing her. Like
No,
she
you
was
didn't.
my everything and you guys know that. Like
Nope.
I would do anyways, like nothing I say will ever matter. But I lost a part of me when I lost her.
You're on Zoloft. Zoloft is supposed to be better in your mental health. It's supposed to be making you happy. Why are you crying if you're on Zoloft and Zoloft fixes everything, huh, AmberLynn? That's the problem when you try to use one thing.
You would go play, baby. Okay, go play. So, and I told myself I was never gonna get another cat.
No, you didn't.
Like I genuinely told myself like I'm not ready. Oh, he's still just sitting on me.
No, you
And
didn't.
then my stepbrother had kittens and my mom was gonna take one. And they were like, AmberLynn, like, we see how much you miss Rarity. This could like bring that like fun because Rarity and Wasabi are two completely different type of cats. Wasabi is like low key. Rarity was in everything, like loud, like just two completely different personalities.
So you expect this kitty to have Rarity's personality. That's what you expect. You should have kept Rarity.
And it was just more quiet.
Do you have the word cat banned in your chat? Because people are putting C at word T. You, No, ma'am. Oh. That absolutely no. That's ridiculous. She felt guilty. She knew exactly what people were seeing in the background. She knew that we were going to understand, that we were going to learn she had a cat, but she wanted to tell us on her own terms. So unblock the word cat, AmberLynn. You did this to yourself. Quit hiding from the audience.
And Romeo has brought like not only like how do I word it? I just feel like I'm always under a microscope and I just feel like I'm always gonna like word things wrong.
Yeah, you're on YouTube. This is your job, and you understand that if you would have been vlogging instead of going live, then this wouldn't have happened because you would get to choose if that kitty cat was in your picture or not.
Like people always like said like when you lose a pet, people always get a new pet to like help. And
Nope.
like I never understood. But now I get it. Wasabi's happy and plays with Romeo and they cuddle and
I thought Wasabi was happy no matter what, because you've always said Wasabi's just fine. He's a good boy. He's over there sleeping. He's doing this. You've never said that Wasabi is so sad, and he's grieving. You haven't told us that. This is all just a load of. I'm not even gonna say it because I don't say things on my channel, but
it's just so fun to see them like play together and like it's like brought out something in Wasabi, brought out something in Twinkie, brought out something in me, and it's like Rarity's name was Rarity Gray, as you guys know. So I named him Romeo Ray. So Rarity's like memory would always like be here.
no, you don't do that. You don't do that to an animal. You cannot replace another animal with that animal, or you're always going to have certain feelings towards that animal. That is not Rarity. And if Romeo does not act like Rarity, has no kind of personality like Rarity, you're going to be disappointed in him. You were putting way too much on a cat.
Like it's always going to be anyways. I have millions of pictures of her. I have millions of memories. I have millions of videos. But losing her was like genuinely so painful and like behind the scenes, like you guys have no idea like how many times I've literally broken down about it. Like anyways, I almost felt like this.
You really don't deserve another, especially a cat, after what you've done to two of them. You do not deserve to have another cat. No animal should have to go through living with you. Absolutely no animal. No person, as a matter of fact, should have to go living with you. That's how bad of a person AmberLynn is. Everybody runs from her. They break up and they run. They can't get away from her fast enough. And so, how do you think them poor animals feel?
Kitten was like meant to be in my life, and he's still right here. He's so sweet. We cuddle every night. He cuddles with Wasabi. Like It feels like it was like meant to be.
You need to quit saying you that Wasabi needed that cat. Wasabi didn't need that cat. You wanted that cat. And do you even know if your apartment accepts 3 animals? You better hope so, because Girl World, I mean, they don't play around, and nobody's happy you got that cat.
And like yesterday was his first round of vaccines, and we have to go do 2 more rounds. And
Oh, so when you said that you had to go to the vet, you were talking about for the cat.
on his third round, he's going to get fixed, and I'm nervous about that. Like obviously that's hard because you have to go like under anesthesia, like the whole nine, you know.
Oh my goodness gracious, somebody donated her $50. The Queen is back live. Girl, I was watching a commentary video and I gotta say, they are so jealous of you. One of them is clearly bitter that you went to college and they didn't. They all want to be you, and honestly, they should be paying you. She didn't go to college. She went for a short amount of time and she quit. She didn't even get one full semester in. And she only went to college because she was forced. She was living with oh my goodness gracious, I can't even think. Casey and Casey's mom, and they were like, "You're going to get a job or you're going to go to college, one or the two, because you ain't living here unless you do." And so she chose to go to college. She didn't go, really, though. You have to go for a semester after semester after semester after semester, and you got to take so many classes. AmberLynn didn't. So, Leslie, I have no idea what you're thinking, but I definitely ain't jealous of AmberLynn. You want me to take you to the front yard so you can see my horses? I ain't jealous.
Um, to already have both of those appointments scheduled and ready to go, and we're gonna get it all good. And like, you know, I people like just view me as a way that's like not real. And it just sucks so bad. So then it like overwhelms me and it's like I feel like I'm stuck and I'm like, I don't know what to fucking say or do. So it's easier to
You, oh, I can't even do that one.
just not say anything.
I was gonna say something, but everything went by so fast down in the comment section. People are going to try to get that cat away from AmberLynn. It's gonna happen. Nobody wants her to have another animal, and she should know this, but she's gonna fight it.
But I've had Rarity for a decade. I've had Twinkie and Wasabi for a decade. I've had all 3 babies. And it's just like something was missing, you know? And it's like people always tell me, like I see these mean things said, like Rarity's never gonna be found, Rarity this or that, but like I still have that like hope. And if
No, you don't. You were trying to put on the biggest show ever, AmberLynn Reed, and nobody's buying it. Only the Am babies are buying it. They don't even look at the other reaction channels that just do short videos on you or videos, period, to where they can call you out and say exactly what you have done. They really need to go back and watch retro AmberLynn vids.
that's the case, then she's gonna come back home and I'm gonna have 4 babies and I'm gonna take care of them and I'm gonna love them and I'm gonna give them my everything. But this is why I did not want to talk about this. This is why.
And it's probably the reason why you haven't been vlogging either.
Like genuinely, because it's like, what do I say? And like seeing people say that I'm replacing Rarity is like the fucking sickest thing I've ever seen.
So when something happens to Twinkie, you say you're never going to replace Twinkie. You never could replace Twinkie. When it's Twinkie's time to go, you're going to lose it, but you will not have another dog in her place. Let's see how well that one works.
Like you don't say that to someone like who loses their dog or their dog passes away and then they get another one. Like I'm gonna bring up FFG. You know, she put down both of her dogs and immediately got 2 more. That's what people do.
Nobody likes FFG. Fridge Fry Girl. Nobody likes her. She's vile. So you're going to go ahead and compare yourself to her? Yeah, that says a lot about you, AmberLynn. That says a whole lot about you. That's really something that, you know what? Congratulations. You outed yourself as a horrible person.
To mourn or because they losing your pet leaves literally a hole in your heart. Like genuinely.
Let me tell you something, woman. I lost my dog of 17 years. I have not replaced it. Every time I lose a horse, and everybody knows my horses mean the world to me, every time I lose a horse, I do not replace them. It does not happen that way. And when I do have colts, they are named something completely separate because I want them to have their own personality and not act like another animal that I had. Because I understand I ain't going to get that one animal back. I understand I won't get that personality back. I won't get all the time I spent with that horse back. That's what I know. So the way you're going to be doing this cat is unfair to Romeo.
And so I take care of all of them and love them. And like Romeo's so sweet, like genuinely. Like we cuddle, we play, like we play so much. That's why I have like scratches all over from him. Like we play literally so much. Like for the lack of a better word, like it's been a blessing for me. It's been a blessing for Wasabi. It's been a blessing for Twinkie. It's been a
You don't believe, so don't even start saying blessing. You do not believe in any way.
blessing just for my home. And now me and my mom both have kittens from the same litter, and we think that's really cute. My mom also has scratches all over her hands from her kitten, which she named Adrian, by the way. Um, and I just feel really lucky. Like he was meant to be in my life, and my apartment complex thinks he's adorable, and it's just like
Oh, so she is allowed to have three pets, but if Rarity comes back, can she have four?
it sucks that like I have to be forced into like saying things that I don't want to say. Oh my God, my face is swollen from crying. Fun. Because I don't really cry that much anymore. So when I do, my face gets super fucking swollen. Holy. Um, and it's like it's not that I was lying, it's just that I wasn't speaking about it. And I feel like being on YouTube, don't worry, I'm gonna go back and read the chat and like all of the super chats
Oh yeah, I want to hear you read some of these super chats. I can't see the chats; I can see just a little bit. But yeah, I want to hear you read some of these because it's going to get juicy, juicy.
and everything after I'm done talking. I will go back and look at all those. Um, being on YouTube or just being a public figure in general, whether it's TikTok or whatever, you know, um, Whisker, thank you. Exactly. I do take like this is like, oh, like this has genuinely been bothering me. Whisker said, wait, let me go back and look. Whisker said, girl, you're allowed to have pets, just take care of them properly. Exactly. Like, I was talking to my mom and my friend about this, and I literally started crying. And I was like, I get it. Like, in my early mid 20s, like, I made mistakes. I've made mistakes as a pet owner, 100%. I am now fixing to be 30 fucking 5. And as an inexperienced pet owner over a decade ago, sure, I made mistakes. And I sat there and I was talking to
You are still inexperienced. You still don't care about those animals. Those animals are there to love you. That's why you have animals. You want to feel needed. You want to feel something that you can get out of somebody else, but you can't get that kind of love or attention or anything out of a person because it's AmberLynn Reed. It's who she is. Nobody is going to feel that way.
my mom and I was like, one of the most painful things that people say about me is that like I'm an animal abuser and I don't take care of animals and stuff. And I literally looked at my mom and I was like, I almost want to ask them what should I do better because I do everything I can. I do everything I can to be a good fur mama because I love them literally more than I love myself.
Don't open the back door and let the daggum cat out so that you can stay in Wisconsin even longer. That would be a good pet owner.
And it's like we learn from our mistakes.
You didn't.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
You let Gracie out, and then you waited years later for Rarity to get out the same exact way. That's kind of suspicious, isn't it?
Back to what I was saying, like being a TikToker, being a YouTuber, being a whatever, just being a person, being a fucking teacher, being a surgeon, it doesn't matter. We're allowed to have like personal parts of us that we don't share. And my whole thing is like me not telling you guys about Romeo was never to lie. It wasn't me lying. I never lied about it. It was just something that I did not want to talk about before this.
Then why didn't you lock the daggum cat up in a room while you went live? You know everybody's going to see the littlest things you do because that's what we have to pay attention to. You lie to us constantly. Now you have no reason not to vlog. Now we know all about the cat. Now you're going to have people wanting to see Romeo all the time. People want to see Wasabi, and what's funny is we don't get to see Wasabi because we would get to see what kind of shape Wasabi's in. But oh no, Wasabi's always, sleeping, or Wasabi's doing this, Wasabi's doing that. So now you need a cat to play with, right? You need a cat to fill your time. That's pretty selfish right there.
This very reason. And it's just hard because people view me in like such a wrong way that like there's genuinely nothing I can say or do at all in the freaking slightest that would ever prove that I'm not the person that people think I am because it's more fun, it's more entertaining to think.
Do you have. Are you going to chip the cat? Are you going to put a chip in the rest of your animals? Are you going to chip your animals? So if anything happens, they can actually be read. Are you going to do that? No, because you're not a daggum pet owner that actually cares.
Think of me as whatever it may be, a horrendous person, a horrendous pet owner, horrendous this, horrendous girlfriend, horrendous that. Like people only want to be stuck in that mind frame, and there is nothing I can do to change that. Like genuinely, um, like I have been working so hard on my mental health, and it's like people are saying I'm boring because of it, and all of this stuff. And it's like, I don't know what to fucking do anymore. Like, how do I become a better version of myself in every single way? If like,
No, you're never going to become a better version of yourself. That's not going to happen. You're going to stay the same exact way because you haven't changed in your entire time being on YouTube. The only thing you're doing is getting more and more selfish. The only thing you're doing is getting more and more entitled. You think we should all beg you for content, and that's not the case. While you were gone, I found plenty of content on you, and so could everybody else.
like nothing is ever good enough because when I'm like super train wreck and I'm not improving at all and not this and that, like people are so entertained by it. But then when like I am improving and there's no drama and it's like mellow jello over here, like that's when people are bored and then they start creating lies and it's just like, oh my god, it's like,
People don't start creating lies if you don't give them something to create a lie about. If we see something or if something happens and we see it with our own eyes, it does not mean it's a lie. That is not true, AmberLynn. If we see you reacting a certain way, it's not a lie. It's our feelings, it's our opinions, it's what we see, it's what we want to say. That's how it works.
it's like a vicious cycle. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm going to catch up. Let me catch up, especially with the super chats because you guys paid. Like that's crazy. But thank you, of course. Lex, thank you for becoming a Shroom Queen. PLDB, thank you for becoming a Shroom Queen Mini. Never had a problem with your content. Keep it up and have
You see, it went okay, let me check on my money. Well, we got to go through my money.
a great week. Thank you, official game. I appreciate that so much. Ranch Girly said, just proving I'm not AmberLynn, our queen. She's clearly streaming, so it can't be me. All hail the queen. Thank you, Ranch. Matthew and Speedy, thank you for being stream queens, as well as Hat Pants Ranch. That is the most random name I've ever heard, but I live for it. Katie, thank you for the super chat.
That's the Zoloft. Yep, she was able to turn off them tears because she just a happy girly. That's Zoloft's fault, right?
Thank you, Faith Tucker, for the super chat as well, and Kimmy.
Read them.
The Queen is back live, girl. I was watching a commentary vid, and I've got to say they're so jealous of you. One of them is clearly bitter that you went to college and they didn't. They all want to be you, and honestly, they should be paying you. Thank you, Leslie, for the super chat. I don't think anyone is jealous of me. I never even completed college because I ended up moving across the country.
Thank you. She didn't even really go to college, but she wants to try to act like it. People wouldn't think that she did complete college if she didn't make it sound that way.
So, um, yeah, that Cass, thank you for the super chat. The thing on Twinkie's side is fatty tumor. I already took her to the vet for it. Multiple times, especially as of recently, and they said it's just a fatty tumor and that a lot of dogs get it, and they said nothing's wrong. I have requested them to do a biopsy, and they said that it would be more risky to do that because it's very obvious it's a fatty tumor. I don't know. I did get
Go get a second opinion. When you're talking about any kind of tumor, it does not matter. Go get a second opinion. You can tell them, I want it off. Take it off. I want to be certain that it's nothing big. Take it off. A vet doesn't get to tell you how to take care of your animals. You should know how to take care of your animals. You should stand strong for your daggum animals, but you don't.
a second opinion though. Like one of the times when I was vlogging and I was sitting in a room and I was vlogging, I was like, hi, I'm the vet, blah, 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 and I never told you guys why. It was literally because of that, because I wanted them to do a biopsy of it, but they were like, it's literally just a fatty tumor. But like I've been going to the vet a lot lately because it was because of that. And then Romeo, like I'm just trying to get everything like situated and I'm gonna get him fixed. Like that's already scheduled.
Which means Mama Lynn's been running her all over town, everywhere she wants to go, wasting Mama Lynn's time and effort because Mama Lynn feels guilty for her childhood.
Um, and then like Twinkie and Wasabi, they both get their yearly vaccinations and like checkups and stuff. They get that at the exact same time. So I have them on like the rotation. And then eventually, hopefully within like a few years,
How often do you take Twinkie to the vet to get her nails clipped? You said that the vet always does her nails. Well, you can't wait a year for a dog's nails to be clipped. So when do you get that done, AmberLynn? Questions, questions.
Romeo is going to be part of that, so I can take all three at the same time. Um, let's see. Sorry, I'm so far behind. AA, thank you for the super chat. Said 6 piece no dip and Carissa have to be dating with how much they're hating. Probably. I messaged you to come out with the truth and face it. Now there's no more hiding it. It's not that I was hiding it, simply me. By the way, thank you for the super chat. It's just like the way people are with me, I did not want to deal with it because my mental health has been so good and I knew
Oh my, your mental health ain't good because you just sat on here and went from ha 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 to ha ha ha. Now you're going to go back to You're an attention.
was going to make me cry because I knew I was going to have to talk about Rarity, and that is a tough subject for me. Um, because I miss Rarity more than I can even say. Tracy, hey, it's my first live. How's the pup with the new baby?
You sacrificed Rarity. That's what you did. You thought you losing Rarity would have Tommy letting you stay there until you found Rarity. Maybe you didn't want to go this far with it, but it is your fault and you don't deserve another cat.
Really, really good. Thank you, Tracy, for the super chat. Um, Love for my son, Chip. He loves you. Oh, little worm. Thank you for the super chat. Love you, Chip. That's super sweet. Welcome to Stream Queens, Minnie, KBK. Thank you. Okay, but maybe you should put Timu Justin Bieber on blast for putting this narrative. Oh, I didn't realize that was all the. I'm not going to be talking about all that, so let's like literally not.
That cat got blasted absolutely everywhere. Go ahead. Start putting other words in there that people can't say.
Oh, um, can you wish my friend PH Jess happy birthday? Of course. Happy birthday, PH Jess, and thank you for the super chat. I hope you have a really good birthday. Um, yes, there are microchips. Hey, I've already actually talked about that in a member's live stream. Olivia, I love you too. Thank
It took you how many years to microchip those animals? How many years? You didn't even get them microchipped when Rarity got lost. Mm-mm. Nope. You would say you were going to, but you didn't.
you so much, and thank you for the super chat. Um, but Romeo doesn't get chipped until they said that they want to chip him when he gets fixed, which is already scheduled, like I said before, because they said that the needle is a lot bigger than vaccination needles, is what they said. Romeo's so cute. But I don't know.
The number one question is: are you going to therapy or just collecting pets?
Here, Wasabi. Did you guys hear him? Probably not, because I'm using my AirPods. Come here. Come, Wasabi. It's a baby boy, there. There he is.
She talks just like Chantal. Baby boyser. Yeah, just like Chantal.
Yeah. And then I also have an appointment set up for Wasabi to go to the groomer because his fur is just out of hand. Like I brush every day. But
No,
if
you
you guys
don't.
have a long haired cat, you know that the fur near the arms, like all four legs, I was gonna say arms and legs, but you guys know, just is so hard to handle. And plus, I don't want to hurt him or anything. But I make sure to brush everywhere. But I want him to get a little trimming. So that's why we're gonna go to the vet.
He's probably matted. That's why she won't ever show Wasabi on camera. She never shows Wasabi. Because Wasabi's always doing his own thing. There's a reason why.
I have that. No, and Wasabi is not matted. I want him to get his fur cut. I want it trimmed. And I am not much of a trimmer, I will say. No, Wasabi is not matted. He doesn't have a single knot on him. He just has really long fur. So, um, what does my Lantis mean? I don't know. I just said it one day and then never stopped. But thank you for the super chat. You need mods for this chat. People just hate. Thank you, Faith, for the super chat. Well, I do have a mod, but I told her only block people who are doxing, transphobic, or racist, and she's actually listening to me, or else she would be going for it. Trust me. So yeah.
There are so many words blocked in her chat. It's absolutely ridiculous. Which means there's no way you can speak freely in her comments. Not any way possible. Because if she doesn't like a word that she sees, when you see her arm go up in the air and do this, she's blocking that word.
I think people. Okay. Oh, I hate speaking about anything. I genuinely hate speaking about anything because people put words in my mouth. Let me just say this one time, okay? No, Wasabi is not matted. Matted means knots. Wasabi has no knots. Wasabi's fur is long. It
Then show us Wasabi and we will make our own decision. This is absolutely ridiculous. You can say it 100 times and we don't believe you, Lyle-Lynn.
is 100 degrees in Oklahoma, so I'm taking him to the groomer to get his fur trimmed. Trimmed. Because it's so hot. Does that make more sense now?
No.
Oh my God. There is no mats. There is no knots. It is all just fur. There's no clumps. There's no, I don't know what you guys are
Isn't it amazing that Chantal got her cat shaved and now AmberLynn's gonna do it?
asking of me, but it's just really fucking annoying. I love this poem. Oh my God, window. It was slam poetry, okay? Um, what's up, witches?
Matting is different than knots. You are not a good educated pet owner. You absolutely are not.
Oh, they're out there playing. Have I ever had matted hair? Yeah. Um, God, it was probably like 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Yeah, I was
2019, you did.
so depressed that I had my hair in a bun for months, and all I would do was wash it, and I would never ever like uh, comb it, brush it, nothing. It was really, really bad. Um, my friend Merc is starting an exciting new journey. Can you tell her congratulations? Of course, Derby. Merc, congratulations on your journey. I have no idea what it is, but congrats.
She got a $50 super chat because she was crying.
Um, is anyone going to get a gifted sub this time? So no, because YouTube only does free gifting once a month, which is unfortunate. So I already did my 10 free giftings. Um,
Your members can still gift memberships, but they got to be willing to. And oh, I can't believe that woman sent you so much money just because you were putting on and being our actress this evening.
I can pay though. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah, right here it says nicely done. You sent all 10 free charge gift. Wait, let me read that again. Nicely done. You've sent all 10 free of charge gift memberships this month. Ooh, yeah. Um, the rude commenters calling you ruder is sending me. Hey, you're telling me like they're so fucking mean. So then when I get mean back to like, oh, you're a bitch. I'm like, come on. Ugh.
Thought you were sad about Rarity. I thought you cry all the time about Rarity. Why are we laughing?
Oh, the eyeliner brand. So the black part is Elf liquid eyeliner, and the pink is NYX. Come here, baby. And you
Show
know what's
us.
funny? Me and my friend were laughing because this baby's excited right now. Oh my God, he cuddles so cute. Like, trust me, I have been like wanting to share my love for this little baby and how much him and Wasabi get along and just
No,
how
you
amazing it's been. Like, trust me,
No, you have not been, or you would have already done it. You tried to hide it because you knew how much hate you were going to get. Now you're getting the hate, and you're like, I can't take it. But you're AmberLynn Reed. All you do is get hate.
I've wanted to. It's just been, I felt like it was just better not to. And but he looked like a little Loch Ness monster in the back of his video. Me and my friend were laughing so hard. We're like, he's literally Loch Ness monster. It was so cute. Oh my God, I can't. But genuinely, when I see Romeo and Wasabi like cuddling or playing, my heart swells. I feel my heart genuinely swell. Like we, oh, it's just everything. But yeah, he sleeps either right here on me every single night, or literally right here on my hip.
I don't care about what you make your cat do. I don't care because you can force a cat to lay down somewhere. You can forcefully hold a cat, and then after so long, that cat will just go ahead and automatically go to that spot.
Like literally, boop, and like a little tiny ball. It is so cute. But right now he's super hyper, and you guys know when kittens are super hyper, they do not want to be held. So, but yeah, he was laying earlier, and I picked him up, and he just slept on my arm with his little chin rested right here. It was so cute. Yeah. So it's
You do understand that kitten is going to turn into an actual cat, right? You understand this. You can't be this naive.
actually been a really good experience. I was really nervous when I first got him because I wanted him and Wasabi to be introduced correctly because you don't just introduce them like no, no. So I got him this really neat, which I don't have anymore. I gave to my mom. This really cool. It was a massive playpen. So it was a playpen, like massive. There was, a spot for his bed, a spot for his litter. He would go through this little like tunnel, and then he would go to the litter. And I was expecting him to have to like, be in there for like live in there because I'm telling. I got
So this entire live stream now is going to be all about you and Romeo and what a cat does.
him when he was 8 weeks. So I thought he was gonna have to go, in and out. So Wasabi wasn't scared. He wasn't scared. There wasn't any. But immediately they loved each other. Immediately, I was like, oh my goodness. So I literally didn't even use it for maybe an hour. Like, so it was kind of cool. So now I have two litter boxes because with two cats you need two litter boxes. But I think now they're finally sharing litter boxes. At first it was weird because Romeo like knew he was like, okay, this is my litter box, and then Wasabi was like, okay, this is the one I've used forever. But now I think they're finally sharing. So that's kind of cool. Like, there's no
So you have them trained to a litter box. You know the problem with that, Embolyn, is you got to actually change the litter. And you don't like doing that.
like I was scared. I was like, oh my God, is Wasabi gonna think like, oh, this is my house? I gotta, not at all. Like it's been so good, and like Wasabi like
She's
bathed Romeo, and it's just really
she's trying to talk this cat up so much. She's just trying to talk it up to the audience. Y'all just listen to me. Listen to me. I just want y'all to hear what I'm saying. What I say is what matters. Y'all just listen. Come on. And the more she's talking this up, the more it's a lie.
cute. And yeah, Faith Tucker said the way he popped up was so cute. Hope he brings joy. He has brought a lot of joy. He's a very happy and loved and healthy cat, and it's been really great for not only me and him, but for Wasabi and Twinkie as well. So it makes me really happy. And thank you for the super chat. Um, what is food addiction and why? My uncle's over 600 pounds and I don't get it. Victoria, thank you for the super chat. Okay. What is food addiction? So, food addiction can
These people with common sense, I tell you something, they like and they're lacking it. I ain't got none, but I know a little bit about a little bit, and I ain't gonna ask questions like that.
I can't speak for him or anyone else, but I guess I'm just going to speak for myself because it's just easier. Food addiction is for me. I turned to it when I was very young. I was being neglected. My parents were physically hurting each other mentally. They did the drugs. I turned to something and it was food. Food would comfort me. My
I'm bored. Y'all bored? I'm bored. Uh huh.
body became addicted to that numbness food would give me. I no longer would be sad while eating. I would become happy and joyous and this and that. As I got older, I became addicted to like that joy, that happiness, like, oh, this food's so good. Blah, blah, blah. So just like a drug addiction or alcohol, whatever it may be,
Are these not the cutest little things? You see this? They're little skeleton hens. That is gonna be absolutely adorable. And look, yeah, y'all know when I get bored, I have to do something else. I got this color too. I'm like, heck yeah, Halloween. But do you think it's gonna hold my hair? No, they don't hold my hair. Why I buy little bitty ones? I don't know. I can like hold just maybe this much of my hair.
you just become addicted to the way that it makes you feel. And mine stemmed from having just the most horrific childhood, because it was there for me. It was my coping mechanism. Because as a child, you don't have coping mechanisms. You don't even know what that word means. So, yeah. Next,
Because you're always a child because you forgot about your childhood, didn't you? Because your mama's trying to make sure you go through it now.
when? Oh no. See, I filmed oh, one of them is using a litter box right now. um, so I filmed a
I
weigh-in a few
I
weeks ago.
I don't want to know that. If that cat's using the litter box right now, hop, pop, jump, jump, let's snap to it. Go over there and take care of it right now. Come on, I want to see you actually take care of something while you're on camera. You won't do it.
But I haven't even uploaded it. I don't see the point since it's a few weeks old. Um, I'm gonna Wasabi take the new little one. Perfect. Perfect. I was really worried about that. And my mom also has a cat. So she was worried about that too. But they get along. For the most part, they get along. But Wasabi and Romeo, it's been great. Wasabi is
I don't want an entire live stream about your new kitten who was replacing Rarity, which is not fair on the kitten. And you know what? I hope, just me, I hope this kitten turns out nothing like Rarity. I really do. I hope this kitten has not the same sweet, gentle personality, not the same one of wanting to be around AmberLynn all the time, not coming to AmberLynn, not wanting to play with AmberLynn. That's what I'm hoping for this kitty. You want to know why? Because she's putting way too much stress on. She's going to put way too much stress on this cat. Way too much. And it's going to psych out this cat. So this cat just needs to be its own self, have its own personality. That's what animals do.
a really good cat. Like always just been perfection. Like just amazing. Um, I would always say Rarity, Twinkie, and Wasabi. I have three fur babies. I would always say that my heart was literally three parts. Part Wasabi, part Twinkie, part Rarity.
But living in Wisconsin was more important to you.
And you know, that's why it was so hard not having Rarity. Like it was ugh. I,
I have a question, okay? And this is something I would ask AmberLynn myself. I When AmberLynn let that cat out so she could stay longer with Tommy, did she actually believe that, Tommy would say, "Oh, stay until we find Rarity," which means AmberLynn would pretty much move in with Tommy? Because I think that was the goal in the first place, was to move in with Tommy. That's why she took so much stuff with her. Because AmberLynn could have afforded to buy some of the stuff that she took, but she didn't do that.
hate talking about it, but reality really. Um, so yeah. Who else thought that Romeo looked like a freaking Loch Ness monster in the back of my last live stream? That was so funny.
You keep talking about this cat being for you, your mental health. You, you. You don't get an animal for that.
Would you be willing to tell us what would be your go-to foods when you were in those young years when your addiction started? I didn't have go-to foods because we didn't really have um
Who wants to talk about this? This is ridiculous, AmberLynn. Ignore it.
we didn't really have like lots of food. So, we would get food from the food bank and like it's just like really whatever we had. So, but you have no reason to go back to Wisconsin, right? That's what you said on Sunday. Yeah, me and Tommy talked about it a long hot minute ago that if Rarity was ever found, then she would bring me Rarity. So Why'd you eat a 20-piece nugget? Can we get a cook with me again soon? And will we be getting new pet content? No, there will not be any pet content. Um, I'm gonna keep the things that I love the most off the internet. But I wanted to show you guys Romeo because I was being hounded by it. And yeah. Why did I eat a 20-piece nugget? Because it's easy to do, I'll tell you that. And can we get a cook with me again soon? Yeah, maybe. Um, oh my God, someone said Gordo. I get it. I'm fat. Like, you don't have to point out the obvious.
It is a horrible idea not to show your animals to your audience. It is an absolute horrible idea because you know Girl World's going to want to keep tabs on your animals to make sure they're still in good condition, and especially because you said that you had to go and get Rarity trimmed up. And Twink has a problem, and now you got this new cat. Everybody's gonna want to see it, and you messing up by not showing people. Just trust me.
Yes. That's like if it's raining outside. It's raining. Well, no shit. Loki, I need the recipe for the chili, Amber. The recipe has changed a little bit. I will say it's a lot more thicker. It's not
It's never the same. You can't give a recipe to anybody because you say you just throw everything in there.
really like a chili soup anymore. But it tastes just as good, I will say. Um, so yeah. Okay, so we have about 12 minutes left. That went by quick.
You can't even say the word rarity now. If rarity meant so much to you, you should be able to still see the word rarity in your chat.
So we're gonna do some love readings. Who on the AirPod? It is you guys. HairPod.
Hey, I understand. Y'all click off. Go ahead if that's what you want to do. But I'm going to be over here finding something to do with myself.
AirPod. It's you guys. That is currently how you are hearing me right now. Window, what are you getting from the store? Hi, Romeo babes. 6-piece no dip. You are the only person who is currently blocked. Fuck you. Fuck you. Literally, fuck you.
Oh, I don't even know what was said. Oh my goodness, I want to know what was said. I didn't even get to see what was said. Oh.
That's that. Alrighty. Tooth Fairy.
She's got the page open to where it's easy for her to just go ahead and put block words, block people. She's prepared for this.
Intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding.
How are you having intimacy right now, AmberLynn? Come on, this might get a little juicy. Come on, I want to know details.
So, oh, I forgot. This is the first time I've done this for like a public live stream, and I have a lot of people who are like new. So if you want me to read your thingy-majigger, just say me. That's genuinely all you have to say.
Nope.
Hi, babies. Please one for Ray and Bestie. All right, thank you for the super chat. This is for Ray Ann. Ray Ann. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings.
You need to be doing this on yourself, no one else. I've heard people say stuff about how this is not okay to do. I've heard channels say you don't do these readings like this.
Hey, Victoria V.
She was crying for how long, and now she's like, okay, we're at the end. I get to do something I want to do. Ah.
Perspective, better off, happiness, clear headspace. Only one. Thinking, missing you.
That cat is walking in front of her camera. You think you were going to hide that cat forever? Not going to happen.
Craving, desiring. Come on, if you want up, you got it. Funny one, I just did you. Perfect timing.
Do gel pens, like, do they go bad? I've had this since my kids were little. My youngest used to always color with them, and I just now found them. It's like I'm touching things on my desk. I remember those.
Tiffany Dawn. Oh. Sunny one said that is accurate. AF. That's good. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. MooTube. Oh. MooTube. Divine masculine. Yang masculine energy. What are you doing, baby? He is hyper. Amber, follow diets are fattening on YouTube. Changed my life.
Hey, some of them are dried out. I gotta like do this right here. I can't do this right here because I shouldn't be doing it on this piece of paper. Some of them are dried out, but yet there other ones aren't. So hey, I got to go through and test every single one of these. This is gonna be fun, ain't it? I'd rather do this than watch AmberLynn.
It's changed my life. Crazy Cat Lady, thank you for the super chat. I'm not sure what you mean. Amber follow diets are fattening. Oh, follow diets are fattening on YouTube. Okay. Yes. Okay. What will you share? You have so many off limits topics. Blue hairdo, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I do. Crazy. I would be such. I'm not gonna squish the cat. What the fuck? Um,
You're not supposed to sleep with them up that close to you, especially you, because you roll around in that poor catty, and that poor kitty. Oh, I guess I need to say catty. Yeah, that ain't got a chance.
it'd be so different. I would be like literally such an open book if things were different, you know? Okay. Do my
You've never been an open book. We've always had to find out what's going on with you, and then you've just had to be the one to sit here and deny it.
own love reading? Okay. Beauty, charming, graceful, kind
I hope y'all can't hear me going through these pins. It was a really stupid idea to do it right here next to the microphone, wasn't it? Oh well.
hearted. There's mine. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more. Romeo thinks my hair is a toy. Um, there was a bunch of me's up top, so let me scroll up. All right, Tegan, this is for you. Emotional storm, turmoil.
I'm gonna say she does not know what she's doing. She don't know how to do it. I'm gonna continue to say that. So I don't even like the idea that she is doing this. That's why I'm not paying attention.
Unstable, affected.
But I know some of y'all are interested in what she's saying, and some of y'all do care. So that's the reason why I leave it in here, is because you know what? I go through the uncomfortableness, even though I do it for you.
Crazy Cat Lady 44. Oh, that one's stuck up, so that's there it is. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. All right, this is the last one I'm gonna do for
Yay!
SXTITOFF. Nothing popped out for me, so reshuffle. There it is. Bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words.
That's Amber.
Okay. Thank you guys for letting me do that. I enjoy it.
We didn't have a choice, AmberLynn. It's your channel. You were going to do what you wanted to do no matter what.
I once had a 20 piece. You're making me want to have a 20 piece, but I'm going to cook after I get off of here, actually. I'm going to make pasta. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I already decided. I'm going to make like a enchilada rice type deal. That's what I was going to make.
You and pasta. You don't need to be eating so much pasta. You know what pasta does to your body.
So yeah. What are you doing all the time? Yeah, I can't. Okay. You're actually gonna cook? Yeah. Not Helen Keller.
All she's got to do is make a little. She got to push a couple of little things on her phone, and bam, her magically cooking just arrives at her door.
No way. You eat pasta a lot. Yeah, I would say about once a week, twice a week. The twonk. Do you think my shorts / TikToks of you are despicable? Thank you for the super chat. I used to have. Okay, so I liked you at one point, and I remember. I'm pretty sure it was you. Like we messaged. I was like, oh my god, I'm obsessed. And you're like, oh my god, the feeling's mutual. But when I was in Elizabeth's, when I used to watch Elizabeth's live streams, you were in there, and like the things you were.
When you used to, that's the thing. AmberLynn would go off and say, I watch Elizabeth. Y'all try Elizabeth. And I kept telling y'all, don't do it. I kept telling y'all because, you know, some of the things she said was just to be on AmberLynn's side, and I didn't like it. I just can't deal with people like that. So then when Elizabeth realized she can't continue, look. When Elizabeth realized that she couldn't continue doing what she was doing with AmberLynn and actually grow her channel, then she decided she was going to see things the right way and not AmberLynn's way.
Saying were so horrific. I was like, oh, my opinion has changed. So I don't think it's the shorts or the TikToks. I've never seen the shorts. I've seen the TikToks, like I've said. I don't think they're disrespectful. The ones that I saw in the past, I don't really know any new ones. I thought they were funny, but yeah. So if you're gonna spam, I might actually time you out because spamming is just not it for me. So please don't spam. Thank you. How did Hecticon
Who else would take this and touch their white clothes? You know, I got a dress on. Who else would by accident do this because they ain't got nothing to wipe it on yet? That's me. 100% that's me. And then I'd be mad at myself. I stay mad at myself sometimes because I do some of the stupidest things ever.
Want to know about Romeo? So, you know what's funny about this? I know exactly who told Hecticana, and Hecticana thinks that he has one up on me, but no, I literally know exactly who it
Hecticana is a channel that, popped up, and I'm going to shut my mouth. That's all I'm going to say.
is. Like, exactly who it is. So he doesn't have one up on me. It's kind of sad that he was trying to get like a rise out of me. Really, the only rise that happened was the fact that like I did not want to talk about Rarity because I miss her more than anything, and it genuinely makes me have a breakdown 9 times out of 10. So, who was it? I will not be saying their name. But if Hexacana wants to message me privately, I will happily tell him. I will happily tell him. But I'm
You don't need to be doing that, AmberLynn. Just take a piece of advice. Don't be messaging channels behind the scenes. Don't do it. You don't like when Jordy has people online on his channel that talk about you. You don't like it, so you really do not need. If I offer you any kind of advice, just take it, please.
not one to dox, so I'm not going to. But I'm like, Romeo, baby. Oh my God, you better be careful, Mister, Mister. Okay. Oh my God, kittens are so funny. I can't like. Okay. Like you got snowflakes info. Dear Heavenly Father, grace me upon your presence. Okay. Think what you want.
You're the one that said a friend got Snowflake's information. That's what you said.
Um, yes, Romeo explore. Oh my God, it's everything though. Like it's everything. A cat's curiosity, like a kitten's curiosity, is magnificent. And my sleep has never been worse. But my thing is like I've always said, like my cats are able to jump on the counters. Like I let them because I feel like their world is so small. Why would I want to make it smaller? Another thing is, I let Romeo do what he wants when he wants 9 times out of 10. Like obviously I teach him right from wrong. Like, don't chew my like phone cords, don't. But I lose sleep for this man. Okay. I lose sleep for him. Like there has been so many times where I was like, okay, my melatonin, it's kicked.
You act like nobody's ever had a kitten or a puppy before. That's what you're acting like. Oh my goodness, he's keeping me awake. He's getting into everything. He's doing this. He's doing that. Yeah, that's what animals do, AmberLynn. Even horses.
In. I turn off the lights. I put my phone down. I'm ready to go to sleep. Romeo's next to me, right glued to my hip, sleeping. I close my eyes and bam, he's awake, running around, playing with Wasabi, playing with this, playing with that. I'm like, oh my God. So I just like, okay, I guess I'm awake for another hour or two. So my sleeping has been.
You don't go to sleep at a decent hour anyways, and you blaming that cat for you not sleeping right is just not fair whatsoever at all because that's all on you and you know it.
Crazy because I just let him, do him. Like, I'm not gonna force the baby to sleep if you're not sleepy. So, but it's been fun, like genuinely. Um, oh, hi, Amy.
I'm on a mission right now to try to figure out which pen's right and which ones don't. Look at that. Yeah, can y'all see that? All this stuff is up here at the end. But yeah, I'm on a mission. I'm still here. I'm still talking. Y'all leave me alone.
I'm actually about to get off alive. Someone has pythons? Am I missing something? Am I excited for Halloween? So my friend, the one that I go to bingo with, she was like, we need to dress up together. She wants to be an angel and I'm the devil. And she was like, we have to do it. She was like, bet, we're gonna do it.
You always dressed up like a kitten. Like a cat. Black shirt, black pants, cat ears, put a little black nose on, draw you some whiskers. That's what your costume used to always be.
So we might. Ilya, how dare you say snarky things in my lives? Thank you for the super chat, Elizabeth. It's not snarky, it's just like, why be mean? Like, why be mean? We don't need it. It's just too much mean energy all the time. Just wanted to use up this gifted membership for a day. Okay. Girl, he hasn't put any of his info out there. You can't just Google reverse a photo. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit more deeper into this scandal. So,
okay, let's get into all this doxing stuff.
oh, my friend put the photo in Google.
See, this is the reason why I don't click off. I just listen to the bullarchy until something interesting happens.
Reverse, which then made his Facebook pop up. I forget what she said, but then it like directed her to his ex-wife's. I thought it was a blog. Turns out it's not because I just saw a screenshot of it one time when my friend sent it to me.
Going into the ex-wife stuff, you are just like Miss Kaiti. You are just like Miss Kitey.
but it's not a blog. It's actually like her actual job is on this like website or whatever. So I just have the screenshots from my friend, and that is genuinely it. That is genuinely it because I don't know how to do any of that hogwash.
But you shouldn't even have the screenshots. And a friend, I don't think there's a friend because you don't have friends because you only talk about one friend. So I think it's you.
Um, and I've even had to like, I'm not gonna lie about it. I like low key had to defend Snowflake for a minute there because my friend ended up going down a rabbit hole. And I guess someone with like his same name, literally where he's from, used to be like a nurse, and then the nurse had sex with a patient or something
Stop it. You better stop it right now. Stop.
crazy. And I was like, I hate Snowflake. I'm not gonna lie about it, but there's no fucking way like that.
He's going to have an absolute field day with this. Every time she goes off on after a reactor, every time she starts talking about it, oh, it gives them all kinds of content. She should know better.
Was him. There's just no way. Like that just seems, so I literally was like sticking up for him because people have the same name. Like that happened to me. I've told you guys this story before. I was living in Arizona and I was at the mall and I missed the last bus and I was far from home, far from home. And I literally asked a cop for a ride home. Yes, I did. It was so awkward. But when I was in the back of the cop car when he was giving me a ride home, he goes, "Oh, you have a warrant out for your arrest." And I was like, "Excuse
Oh, shut up. Just shut up. In this live. Get off. Just get off the live.
the fuck out of me?" No, I don't. Long story short, it was someone who literally just had my same name and birthday. So it happens. But yeah, like I don't know. My friend like goes down such rabbit holes. I'm not gonna lie. I
You are the only one that has time to sit on the computer and go through and go down rabbit holes. When you get mad at a reaction channel, you immediately dig up every single bit of piece of dirt there is. That's what you do. Don't be saying a friend because we don't ever see this friend. We don't even believe there's a friend. So, no.
am not good at that. I am genuinely not good at that. So I know people like to think that it was me who looked up Jordy shit.
Hi, you're the one that always is on Chat GPT now, aren't you?
No, that was Alexis. I never in a million years gave a fuck. Like I don't care. I don't care about these people. I genuinely don't. I mean, I understand they care about me. Their whole income is based off of me, but I just don't care.
I don't really make income off of you. I do this for fun.
I don't know. I just don't. SXTITOFF. I wish I knew how to pronounce that. Said the reading you gave me was too real. Aw, thank you for the super chat. Why stay friends with Alexis then? I'm not friends with Alexis. So,
And that wasn't your choice now, was it?
so. Anyway, yeah. See, pickle tits. I totally get what you're saying, but like, people stay friends with people even though like you don't 100% agree with like what they're doing. You know, yeah, I thought it was weird paying for Jordy's info, and she even like texted him, and I was like, this is fucking weird energy, bro. And I thought it was weird the whole time. I thought it was weird, but it's like I'm not just gonna end a friendship because she does some stupid shit because she's like drunk or whatever. Like, it was no biggie to me at the time.
Why is she describing herself? At the time, it was no biggie because you know what? She was drunk, and AmberLynn at the time, she would get drunk. So, I mean, two and two.
Just don't harass the man. Don't use his info as leverage. Like then that's when I would get upset. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I hope that you guys did enjoy. I'm gonna go hang out with Romeo, Wasabi, Twinkie. I'm gonna make me some dinner and have a phone call with a friend.
Imagine only hanging out with your animals because you ain't got any friends. Imagine that. That's what she's telling you.
So, bye.
Bye, AmberLynn. All right, what did y'all think? I'm so glad it's over. She is getting ridiculous. But hey, now y'all know the secret. She's got a cat. She don't need to have that cat, but she's got it anyways. Go down there and hit the comment section. Do it. Give me your opinions, your thoughts. Give me all of it. I still got purple on my hands. You give me all of that good stuff because I want to know what you're thinking about her having a new animal. Yeah, I'm spraying antibacterial in my hands. Okay, it gets rid of it. But yeah, y'all know what I'm gonna say to you, don't you? You know exactly what I'm about to say to you, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna keep saying it anyways, and I'm gonna make the order that I always order you to do. I want you to have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and remember to smile today or make somebody else smile because it really can make a difference. Alrighty, guys, there you go. We got through this together. And y'all, my order is always go walk in front of a mirror and smile because you deserve to have that smile on your face. Bye.